Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling. Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, this is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, and we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are, and we're not going to do it perfectly. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. Most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to. But most of us don't actually have a routine. This isn't going to be me returning to from the outside every single day. This isn't going to be me committing to becoming with you. This is so if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll be coming with you. So if you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for 90 days, all 365 days, but if you hang with me for all 365 days, and your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, as people who want to live their best life, we need to be intentional. As people who want to live their best life, we need to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, and for the next 365 days, if you join me, we will wake up on purpose. This is how we will protect. We will wake up on purpose. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, we will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, we are done here, etc. Hydrate immediately. We will create stillness. Hydrate immediately. We will work on our connection and our identity. We will work devotional. On our we will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will plan to make and keep at least one this day. We will make and at some point today, we will move our bodies. And at some point today, we can do exercise, move our body. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, so now listen, if you're just finding us today, you're right. Whether it's day one, these days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, each other, and it's about each one stands on its own. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at. But whatever, you might have kids, you might have work, and whatever, real life, you might have kids, you may not always be able to join a real life. And you may not always be able to. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day. From the day before and do this routine earlier. Live is obviously more powerful. It's live is obviously more powerful. But recording that you spend this time intentional. You don't have to be perfect. This time intentional. You don't have. Welcome to the routine. Just need. Let's become. Welcome to the routine. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. If you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So excited that we have here this morning. We are on day 142. Yeah, 142 number. And I think it's a beautiful number because we have been doing it. We have been working through it. And breathe out. Breathe out. In. This is how we start our day. We're trying to be in control of our thoughts. We even say, if you want, I am in control of my thoughts. I direct my life with the right positive energy. This morning I'm directing my life with the right positive energy. I'm building a life of discipline, power, and faith. I'm building my life with discipline, power. Of course, that's how we wake up on purpose. Protecting our focus, not being distracted. So many distractions in our world today. Screens, whether it's a computer, it's a tablet, it's a phone. I feel so blessed. Not to be able to, or to think of, I gotta see my tablet this morning, I gotta see what's on it. My phone's even in the other room. It doesn't even have to be tethered to me while we do this every single morning. Are you consuming or are you commanding your day? Are you consuming or are you commanding your day? I'm going to hydrate, so we're going to breathe in here. Our bodies have all the nourishing water. Taking these big, deep belly breaths. Our body just taking all the extra oxygen that we're allowing it as we're putting into it. We work on our connection. You're making meaningful connections every day. And so one of the people that I met yesterday that I was so excited, in fact I told 3 of them, I'm so excited that they're in my life. So I'm going to do a devotional. Just to make sure that we're keeping our identity. What God would have us to do. I'm thankful for today. Get to focus on our gratitude and I'm thankful for your vision today. I'm thankful for the fire that's inside of you that wants to just burn and shoot greatness out. So grateful that I can choose how to begin this day. You already set your intention for today, and you set your intention for today. Who you're going to speak with, who you're going to talk to, what you're going to get out of the day. Not only is there an intention, what is your promise for today? Let's do 2 more breaths. And then you can keep at least one promise to yourself. One promise to yourself. All right, as we move into our devotional today, I want you to go ahead and take your water. Go ahead and drink your water. We're absolutely hydrating before we caffeinate and making sure that we have that water that's inside of us. And I will turn the devotion music down just a little bit. And the title of today's devotion is Your Mind Needs Honest Reflection. Your mind needs honest reflection. And the verse today is Search me, God. Search me, God. Psalms 139:23 says, Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. And if we're trusting in God, when we think about that, your mind needs an honest reflection. Are you reflecting on what God would have for you, or are you reflecting on what could happen and having those anxious thoughts? God, help me to honestly examine those thoughts that I have. Awareness creates opportunities for healing. Awareness creates opportunities for healing. And so when we think about that, an example, a person realizes they have been carrying hidden resentment that is affecting their emotional peace. I learned that sometimes the hardest conversations happen intentionally. I've learned that the hardest conversations have to happen intentionally. There were seasons where I stayed so busy that I avoid reflecting honestly on what was happening inside of me. When we think about, we speak to ourselves, and when we say, well, we don't want to deal with whatever it is that we may be dealing with. Maybe it's a loved one that we're having issue with, and we don't want to. We don't want to apologize. In fact, we just want to avoid that loved one. And I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you're just mad and you just feel like you have the right to stay upset. You have the right to stay mad. And so you do so many busy things in order to avoid, because you were being convicted. God is saying, no. And so you need to reflect not only on what's happening inside of me, but avoid emotions. Do not disappear. They influence us quietly. I remember slowing down during prayer one day and realizing how much stress and frustration I had been carrying beneath the surface. That honest awareness did not condemn me, it helped me heal. Reflection became a doorway to growth instead of something to avoid. One of the things that I would love today, as and I say when we do our second breathing exercise now, and I'm just sitting quietly and I'm having you sit quietly. Maybe you can sit quietly and reflect, if you're going to reflect here, on what your mind is thinking, what emotions are coming up right now. And I'm not even asking you to solve it during that time. I'm just asking you to slow down. And then think about, what am I stressed about today? And why am I stressed? When we start thinking about that, and you now pin that down, then you'll be able to come up with a way in which to resolve it. If we don't take the time and we don't slow down just to see what's going on, sometimes our mind is, because it's going so fast trying to solve everything of what's going on, or what you told it to think of what's going on, it doesn't actually reflect on what is needed in order to springboard you to the next level. There's some things that I feel what I'm trying to make accomplish, or my future that I got excited about. And I'm wondering, how am I going to make that all happen? And the honest reflection has to be, I'm not. God is. I just have to be available for Him to be able to use me in a way that He wants to use me, and not try to stop pushing things in a way that might not be the emotions of, well, if it doesn't happen, what am I going to do? It's okay. Self-awareness activates areas, and here's what's literally happening in your mind. Self-awareness activates areas of the brains connected to emotional regulation and cognitive flexibility. It activates areas in the brain that are connected to your emotional regulation. Reflection helps the brain process experiences more intentionally, rather than reflecting automatically from an examined emotional pattern. So let's say that yesterday that there was something that happened in your world that either got your adrenaline up, or got you excited, or got you thinking, oh, what am I going to do? And our brain's going, okay, that's great, and it's emotional, but because it's emotional, my intelligence hasn't been able, in my frontal cortex hasn't been able to caught up. And then being able to reflect today on, was that something that I should process that's good? Was that something that I should process that's bad? Is it something that I have to make a solution for because maybe I've hurt another individual in a way that I didn't mean to? And we can't do that until we reflect. And so our body will be at unrest, our mind will be at unrest and not at peace. And even strength chemicals, we talked about that in the very beginning in our first 10 to 15 days, where we talked about how the chemicals in our body, the cortisol and the dopamine, and how they react to our body when we get excited. And through this process of reflection, we need to take those chemicals that probably calm down. They're not prevalent. They're not, excited where they've activated themselves. And now we can truly reflect, an honest reflection of what we need to do. So the connection today is awareness is often where healing begins. Awareness is where healing begins. What emotion or thought pattern needs honest reflection today? And we're going to tackle it this morning. We're going to spend 5 minutes, and I want you to spend 5 minutes thinking about what emotional thought pattern needs honest reflection today. Maybe it's a pattern that you have every single day. It's become a habit or a routine. You get up angry, or you get up sad, or you get up depressed, or whatever those emotions are. Hopefully you don't wake up with shame and feeling like you're not enough. Let's reflect on those, and then let our minds figure out ways, our subconscious mind that is always active, ways of solving some of those patterns. And then some of those won't happen in one day, but it takes our daily reflection to make it happen. So Lord, help me to face my inner world with honesty and grace. May my awareness lead you towards healing and peace. May awareness lead you towards healing and peace. I want to reflect some questions. Why do people avoid honest reflection sometimes? Why do people avoid honest reflection sometimes? And do you think, well, and this is, somehow I got our questions backwards, but this is the question that is always, we always have one that's a yes. Do you think awareness helps emotional healing? Do you think awareness, well, that's so easy to say yes to, because it's kind of fun to reflect on, but if you're not aware of it, how is it going to help you heal, right? And what helps you process your thoughts honestly? What helps you process your thoughts honestly? So let's go ahead and go to the comments. I'm going to put this in the comments so that you will have it. Boom. We'll put it in there and you can reflect on it. And, I probably took this because I say the first one is always a yes. And then the second one are the ones that we reflect on. So let me put it up top so it doesn't confuse you today. Let's move into our gratitude this morning. Let me take our devotion music off. There we go. And we'll put our gratitude music on. What are you thankful for today? Thank you, God, for another day of life, energy, movement, and renewal. Thank you for helping me understand that discipline compounds over time. I'm thankful for my health and how I can strengthen my consistency today. As I ask what you're thankful for, what you can reflect on, what you can write down, what you can think of in your mind right now as we go through it, is what healthy habit are you thankful you stay committed to? What healthy habit are you thankful that you stay committed to? It could be that I'm just thankful that I drink water every morning with Dr.B and I get at least 2 glasses of water before I hydrate. It could be that you're walking and you're committed to walking and you continue to walk. That you're doing yoga. What healthy habit? Maybe you got rid of soda in your life. I don't know what it is, but you do. And so say what you're thankful for. When we think about family relations, thank you for the people who encourage and support me. Thank you for helping me grow relationally and emotionally. I'm thankful for my relationships. Now I can become more intentional today. Who are you thankful for that helped you through a hard season? that helped you through maybe it's a hard day, a hard week. It could be a family member, a parent, it could be a close friend, it could be a pastor. Who are you thankful for that helped you through that season? Maybe you have to remember him because you haven't talked to him in so long, or then that you go, wait a minute, I'm so blessed. That person was here. Thank you for the stability and provision. Thank you for helping my and appreciate some of the simple blessings that I have. Thankful that I keep saying this one, but I'm so thankful that I can go to my refrigerator and reach my cup under. My wife had the episode of the Brady Bunch on yesterday, and Alice was checking the refrigerator and writing down all the ingredients that needed to be put, to come back from 6 kids that they have, and she's saying milk and egg, cheese. I just thought in that moment, I'm so thankful for the Amazon list where I can say, Siri, put on my shop. Thankful that I can be able to go and get to the grocery store that's right around the corner and get the eggs and the milk and yogurt and whatever we put into our refrigerator. What simple blessing are you thankful for today? What simple blessing are you thankful for today? Thank you for the growth and opportunity in my financial lessons, and thank you for helping me become more disciplined financially. I'm thankful for financial opportunities and how I can strengthen my financial awareness today. What financial improvement are you thankful for? Are you thankful that you're able to save more, that put more in your 401k if you have one? Thankful for purpose and my impact. Thankful for purpose, influence, and direction. I'm thankful for you helping me stay aligned to who I'm becoming. I'm thankful for my calling and being able to live boldly with purpose, and all the folks that I got. I did 2 podcasts yesterday and 3 interviews of 15-minute virtual coffees. I'm so thankful that I can sit in my own house, in the comfort of my house, reach out to people all across the world. I asked somebody yesterday on one of my podcasts, like, what is it like to live in a small town? And he said, I'm in a small town, but my world is so He says, I have access to people all around the world. He said, you and I would have never met had the technology been part of what we do. And I'm so thankful that I was able to, I used to break bread with, but I was in 15, 20 for him. It was an hour. Spend an hour together on a podcast. And thank you for this day and the opportunity to raise my standard again. I truly want to jump into our reflection time today. I want to take 4 minutes. Take 4 minutes for us to just reflect, and hopefully you can be honest with the thoughts that are in there, your emotions that you may have had over the last day, the last week, the last month. Don't forget to breathe in this time. Keep your nose out to the mouth as you're sitting in quietness. We're doing 2 things at the same time, breathing and reflecting. Just taking the time for stillness and clarity. taking the time to sit and reflect. 2 more minutes. Are you able to be honest with those emotions and those thoughts? Are you just sitting in stillness and clarity this morning? Let's go 1 more minute, about 45 seconds. Go ahead and get your water and drink your second glass of water during this time. Some of you may say, that wasn't enough time. I need more time to reflect, and let's come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Or if you need time today to take another 5 or 10 minutes or whatever it is, I want you to be able to do that. So today and tomorrow for the rest of my life, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. I walk in the favor of God in my health. I walk in the favor of God in my finances. I hope you say this with me. I walk in the favor of God with my business. I walk in the favor of God in my marriage. I walk in the favor of God in my key relationships. I walk in the favor of God in my ministry. I walk in the favor of God with my children, my grandchildren, and the folks that I have influence on. I walk in the favor of God with my expectations. I walk in the favor of God with my debt elimination. I walk in the favor of God with my credit or creditors. I walk in the favor of God with my loans, my applications. I walk in the favor of God with my service to others. I walk in the favor of God with my leaders. I walk in the favor of God with my investors. I walk in the favor of God with my mentors and coaches. Today I will walk in the favor of God with my new projects. I will walk in the favor of God with my team. And today I will walk in the favor of God with those who work for me, with me, this day, whether you're paid or volunteered. Today and every day I will walk in the favor of God, talk in the favor of God, and operate in the favor of God. The favor of God on my life transforms my expectations and how I approach the world. It is evident in what I can see and touch, and is moving powerfully in what I cannot see. It surrounds me, it covers my family, it covers my friends, it covers my meaningful connections, and it rests on everything connected to me. It is active in every area of my life for the rest of my life. This day I expect favor. I live favor. I anticipate favor. The time for favor is now, right now, today. Oh Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so I will be free from pain. And as we go straight into our affirmations here today, our affirmations, we reflect, I am becoming the person my future requires. I am becoming the person my future requires. I choose presence over pressure. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I'm consistent, not perfect. I'm consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. And I hope that you're saying these with me. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and I'm growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master at being present. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master at being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. Let's go ahead. I make space for stillness and clarity, and we are doing that every morning that you are here with me. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. Every day I make meaningful connections. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drifting distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person I have become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drifting distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I get to count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. When we think about our word for today, our word for today is pattern breaking. Pattern breaking. And so it's a double word. It's not just a single word. But I was just thinking about all the things that we're doing and the patterns that we had and the habits that we part and then being able to break those, breaking and interpreting cycles that no longer serve your life. I continue to talk about subtracting something and then adding something, because when you take something away and you break that pattern, you have to add something to it. So it looks like responding differently than you normally would. It looks like walking through life a little bit more calm than you did. We've been talking about that a lot lately. What does peace mean And how do we walk with peace through the world? Real change started when I stopped repeating what I said I wanted to escape. Real change started when I stopped repeating what I said I wanted to escape. Because we can say it all the time. I need to do this. You know what? Have you ever heard anybody say that all the time? I really need to get this done. I really need to change, the way that I talk to people sometimes. I've heard that so many times. I really need to change. And what pattern breaking says is no, just stop it. Stop it. If you really need to do it, then just do it. And I will leave it at that today. The pattern break. Stop saying what you need to do and just do it. Make your connection today. What pattern needs to stop today? What pattern needs to stop today in your life? Whoever you're connected with, find somebody who can either help you with that in your meaningful connections. The things that you may say to somebody every single time that you do that might be the time to stop that pattern and try it today. I'm not going to say that thing today that I always say to somebody that I shouldn't. Make sure that whatever your promise you make for today, choose maybe a different response. And I'm going to respond a little bit differently. Today, maybe I'm going to spend more time, an extra 5 minutes, or yesterday where I told you to do 3 times a day, 5 minutes of just reflecting. Whatever that promise you make for yourself today, make sure that you do it. Make sure that you write it down, that you say it out loud, you do it, and then finally that you check it off. Do it before you go to bed and check it off this morning that you did it. All right, let's move. I can't wait to do I Will Not Settle every day. Heavenly Father, I'm making my mind today. I will experience your best for my life. I will not settle for small living or small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will not settle. I will not accept decline or defeat. My life is rising higher and higher. Everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I can say I'm declaring today that I will not settle for my past, holding me back from my future. You have destined me for greatness, so I will not settle for a mediocre life. I declare today that I choose to receive your blessings. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life. I choose today to think big and to renew my mind to heavenly way of thinking. I declare that I will speak to my mountains and they will move. My family and my descendants will be blessed. I will possess the land. I will use big language because you are big language. I will ask big, I will seek big, and I will dream big. Today I will declare that I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. My family being better, my health being better, my purpose being better, my emotions being better, my mind being better, and my finances being better. I declare today that I refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. I embrace a life that is getting brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, from glory to glory every day until the day of your return. Today I declare that I give up small thinking. I expect good things to happen to me every day of my life. I agree with your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day, and I will continue to ask for what you said I could ask for, those desires of my heart. Today, I declare that I'm going to accept the visions and the dreams that the Holy Spirit has placed within me. I will not be limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, any limitations others place on me, like age, race, color, education, or gender, or anything else others say I am. I declare today that nothing will limit me because you are an unlimited God and you live inside me. I stand knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly above all that I could ask or imagine, according to your power that works within me. And I declare today that I let go of a small God and small expectations, and I begin to dream big, extravagant dreams, my wildest, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of my dreams and things that I want. I ask this in your name. Amen, amen, amen. And as we get ready for our song for today, I just want you to know that you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. And I want you to know to go ahead and let the greatness that's what's inside you, because there's greatness inside you, my friend, let that begin to ooze out of you. Let the greatness jump on somebody else like never before. You're an answer to somebody else's prayer today. And in that answer to somebody else's prayer, God to continue to become
Dr.B in the building.
He put you on this earth to be. And today is going to be a great day. I'll have a blessing for you right after the song. So enjoy the song. Oh, what an amazing day it's going to be for you today. Let's go.
Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane.
Taking the time during the song to write down my promise. If you haven't written down yours,
hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that we're living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be, stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be, stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be, walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise, and the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
All right. Move into our blessing, today's blessing that is for you. May the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in His favor. Use every step you take today, every place that you go today, and everything that you do today. Don't forget, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day in every way because the God who made the universe knows every hair on your head and knows you by your name. My friend, you are loved. I want you to have an amazing day, an awesome day, an awestruck day, an incredible day, because that is the person that you are. You can't help but do it because the God who made the universe is on your side. You guys have an amazing day, and I will talk with you same time in the morning.